The other piece we see a lot of, and that's been really transformative in my own experience, is just understanding that engaging with climate work in any capacity is an act of care. It's caregiving labour. People don't often see it as such, and it's not necessarily treated as such. And so sometimes the risk of that and the burnout associated with that also gets missed. So just kind of understanding that, there's a really deep caregiving that is ongoing here that is toward our planet, toward nature. People are holding it really close to their hearts. They're doing this work because they love and they care. And that's a beautiful thing. It can be profoundly motivating and healing. It can also get really wearing because it's hard to separate and disengage at the end of the day.
I convene a group of women who work in the emergency sector, and we established a group called Women in Emergencies for Climate Action. And a lot of these women work in governments around Australia and New Zealand, and they are still constrained by having robust and meaningful conversations around climate change in the work that they do. And obviously the impact of climate change on the disaster landscape is significant and known. And so the fact that they are in a work environment that is directly experiencing the impacts of climate change, yet they're not able to have open conversations because it's still seen as troublesome and, don't bring your doom and gloom into the room, please, leave it outside. It's not politically appetizing to talk about climate change. So women come to our group so they can talk about it openly with other people who understand it and get it, because they are constrained in their workplace. And it's a real shame that we can't have open conversations. And that for them is an experience of grief and trauma and burnout, because they keep going and they keep trying. And even in a work sense, they're trying to instigate projects to take some climate action, and they just don't get prioritised, they don't get seen, and they keep getting knocked back. So in a work sense, the burnout coming from trying to put things forward, but never getting them sort of mobilised and getting some support.